This is the Planetary Weather Channel.
Universe.
Heat, convection, condensation. The elements of weather. Alone, they cause spectacular rains, supersonic winds, and heat on other planets. Combine them, and incredible storms are formed.
Which brings us to Jupiter.
In 1664, the astronomer Robert Hooke noticed something strange about Jupiter. There was a pimple there, which we now call the Great Red Spot. It's been stable. Think of it. A planetary storm, several times the size of the Earth, stable since 1664. This is one of the amazing features of our solar system.
Venus, once viewed as a romantic planet, has some truly horrific weather conditions. Oppressive heat, the greenhouse effect gone amok. This is one planet that is constantly trying to cool itself off with no success. This makes for one of the most interesting vortex events ever observed.
There's a giant, upside-down, twin tornado permanently existing at the pole of Venus.
Ever since the Venus Express orbiter sent back magnificent images of Venus, scientists have struggled to understand the twin vortexes running upside down at her south polar region. It's called the Great White Spot, a gigantic storm that develops every 30 years on Saturn's surface, eventually covering the entire equator.
This is truly a planetary scale phenomenon, and we think it's a monstrous, monstrous thunderstorm.
Scientists have observed the storm developing at Saturn's equator, where it receives the most heat from the sun. Perhaps heat builds over time and finally bursts into a storm on a planet that has no surface or friction to slow it down.
In other words, it's sort of like a vicious circle where once you get the ball rolling, it just rolls down the hill and, the storm goes global.
Months later, the storm runs out of energy, only to lie dormant for another 30 years. What the cause or timescale means, scientists truly don't know.
This is an artist's rendering of what storms would look like on Saturn.